Hey everyone, I am here with what was going to be just a good old-fashioned haul, except it's sponsored by Nordstrom, so that's not so old-fashioned, but just to be clear, this video is sponsored by Nordstrom, and I have chosen and purchased everything myself with my own money, and I am being compensated by Nordstrom to create the video. I came up with the concept. All that Nordstrom directed me to do was focus on beauty. So I hopped on the Nordstrom website, I clicked onto the beauty tab, and then I went onto the what's new section and sorted it by newest to oldest, jumped on there and started looking at what's new in beauty on the Nordstrom website, and you're about to see what I picked out. So it was gonna just start out as a haul, here's some stuff I got, general first impression kind of thing, and then I was like, but I kind of want to play with it all too. So it's not a full-on get ready with me because I have, well, two things on, but I'm going to put some of it on too. So stick with me. Let's play with some makeup and chit chat and all that good stuff. But before we jump into the beauty stuff, I also did kind of dabble in the clothing section on the website as well. And I found this sweatshirt. I wasn't looking for a sweatshirt. I thought I'd pick up like a cute blouse, something I could wear to go out. But I found this cute little graphic sweatshirt that's really understated that I think would look cute under a blazer or a cardigan. And I just wanted it, you can't really see it in the shot. So it says, gratitude is the best attitude. It's just very understated. I think it's cute. Okay, let's get into the beauty part. The first thing I picked up, so I recently did my top 5 favorite foundations, and I shared that my top at the high end was the La Mer Soft Focus Fluid Foundation, and the price point is $120. That's the high end for foundations for me. And a few of you recommended another one with a similar price point, so I listened and I picked it up. This is the Clé de Peau Beauté, not sure. It's the Radiant Cream Foundation, Broad Spectrum, SPF 24. I picked it up in the shade I-10, and it is a perfect shade match. Now, this isn't gonna be a full-on review. I've worn this 3 whole times, including like right now, I applied it today. Now, I'm not gonna show you putting it on today because honestly, my skin is not going through a particularly good phase. I don't wanna be on camera today without makeup completely. So I do have foundation, this one, and concealer on. I am planning on doing another video just talking about this later on after I've worn it a little bit more, so I don't want to give a full-on review. I will say that the reviews on this I don't think are accurate. They describe this as a more full coverage. No. What it is though is skin-like. It's incredible. It's kind of incredible how it looks like skin. All I have on right now is foundation and concealer and mascara. That's it. It's insane. It's really cool. When you first put it on, it doesn't quite look this good. It almost needs a few moments to sort of sink in and settle onto the face. You think you're gonna need a little bit more, just give it a minute. This is what we have so far. This was the big investment purchase, $128 for this guy. So there you go. Now let's talk about, let me add some stuff while we're chatting. You know how much I love Charlotte Tilbury. This is not new, and what I'm about to slap on is not new. This is her contour wand. Let's do a little contour. I know this looks a little frightening when you first add it on. This does add a little color to the face. I've started to contour my nose a little bit. I don't know how long this stage is gonna last, but why not? And a little under here. I'm just gonna buff that in and I'll get right back to you. All right, I feel like I'm looking a little more chiseled and alive with a little contour there. It's nothing too intense. Now I could put the liquid highlighter on as well. I'm not going to. What I am gonna do is powder. I am gonna add a liquid cheek color next, but you can add it over powder. So I'm just using actually the Charlotte Tilbury powder that I adore. I need to pick up, well, I don't need to, but I really want to pick up the loose powder. I've heard such good things. And then I am gonna bronze with Wander Beauty, just the bronze side. Just a little more color because I could use it and I forgot to put my hair up. So I'm just gonna dust this on. Okay, next part of the actual haul. This has gotten a lot of great reviews on YouTube. I watch other YouTubers. I was always a fan first before I started my own channel. This is the Benefit boxed highlighter cookie. And originally it was only available in a set, and I think fairly recently they released it in the box. Now, all of the Benefit boxed highlighters and boxed blushes come with this little, and bronzer comes with this little guy. Does anyone use that brush? I never do. It doesn't really smell like cookie. I thought it would smell like cookies. It does not. It is this beautiful champagne-y golden sheen. It's gorgeous, I have to say. This I have played with a little bit. I couldn't help myself. I'm a sucker for highlighters. I think I have more highlighters than is absolutely necessary, but I can't stop myself. And I'm just gonna pop that. Look how pretty that is. Now, what I'm about to apply for blush has quite a bit of sheen to it. I really don't need a highlight, but I love highlights. And I think there's a theme here. I bought a lot of things that have a highlight to them. Okay, you'll see. There's a metallic theme to this haul. I didn't mean to, but looking back over it. Okay, so I probably went a little too far. I could always go back. I probably will go back with the foundation brush, or even the brush I used to blend in the contour and tone that sucker down a little bit. This is what I'm very excited about. Yet another thing from my haul. I didn't go nuts on the haul. I kind of did if you take into account the cost of this foundation, but I didn't buy a ton of products. I don't feel like to call it a haul you need 50 products. 4 or 5, I think, is a normal sized haul. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand High Blush in the shade Peachgasm. I first had this applied to me at a Nordstrom Charlotte Tilbury event during the anniversary sale, and it was so pretty on. If you are a longtime viewer, if you've been around here for a little bit, you know that I have always liked liquid or cream blush, but been afraid or hesitant to use it on myself. I could never get it quite right. And this was one of the first times when I'd seen it on me where I thought, wow, okay, maybe I need to commit to this. So I bought it. Same design as the contour and the Hollywood Light Wand. You twist the, whatever this is, the top, and then you squeeze. It has the cushion top. You can dispense it onto your hand and pat. I just squeeze and smile, put on the apples of my cheeks. I'm gonna use the same brush to kind of, I'll use the technical word, smush it around. So, smile. A little goes a long way. You can always add. Harder to take away. Remember to turn it and turn it off. Otherwise, you'll get product everywhere. It's really, see the gleam? Like I said, you can add more, but I don't like a lot of pigment, a lot of cheek color. So I'm happy with this. I feel like there's a hair. It's just enough shine. Sorry, I have some lip balm on there. It's just enough shine, a little bit of color there. I think it's a subtle, beautiful gleam to the cheeks. No glitter. Especially this time of year, a lot of us move into a more matte finish on the foundation. This adds a little more life to your face. You can apply this right on top of powder like I did. You can apply it before you do powder and with your liquid products. It's so versatile. You could pop it right onto your lids too. I think it'd be really pretty. I'm really excited about this addition to my little collection here. Okay, next I want to clean up my eyebrows a little bit. I don't know where this video comes in the order. I'm filming a lot of videos at once, and I think I've mentioned it, and the video may have already gone up. I can't remember where this is coming, but I got my eyebrows microbladed, and we're in the patchy stage where they're not completely filled back in yet. So I do have to touch them up a little bit, and to do that, I'm using my Trish McAvoy Precision Brow Pencil. I'll do that right quick, and then I'm gonna come back and tell you about something else I'm really excited about. More metallic, shiny packaging. All right, I went a little past doing just my eyebrows, which I don't know that I improved on them. I may have made them worse, but I also kept up with my eyes because this all ties in. So you probably know by now that one of my favorite palettes is the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. This actually was one of your favorites from September as well. And when I travel especially, this is one I always take with me because it is, in fact, a natural, if I can open it, a natural matte palette. Just a perfect set of 9 shades. One's more neutral, one's more cool, one's more warm, and you have every general neutral shade you need to make a little soft eye like I have going on here. Obviously, what it is lacking is something with a little oomph. Now, I did a video a long time ago with Nordstrom. I have done a few. And one of the things that I found when I was playing in the beauty department was this really fun eyeshadow from Lancome called Le Monochromatique, or the monochromatic. And I picked it up in the shade Eclat. And what I really liked about it, still like about it, is it's this beautiful shade. You can wear it all by itself, or you could pat it on directly on your lid, your cheeks, or your lips for some added shine. It's beautiful. This size is gonna last me forever. I'm never gonna hit pan on it. And there were a bunch of other shades, and I kept meaning to go back and buy one or two. There were 2 other shades for sure that I really wanted to get, especially because there were some that worked better as maybe highlighter, or as a highlight in the middle of my lips. There were some that would have made a beautiful, more of a blush topper or blush shade, but I just never got around to it. And they're so specific in their use that a whole size of this, I just didn't know that I was actually going to get around to using it. Well, as I was scrolling through the what's new, a lot of them are holiday releases, limited edition. I saw this guy, which, because it's so metallic, obviously it's going to be, no matter what I do, it's going to be hard. There it is. Beautiful case from Lancome. And it is it's plural, and I can't speak French. So let's just say it's the plural version of Le Monochromatics. It's the Le Monochromatics palette. It's this beautiful palette, 6 shades. Some are definitely more suited for eyeshadow, some more for blush, some would be great on the lips, some all 3. And the price point is perfect because you get 6 shades. The sizes are great. You're gonna get all the use you need out of them. Very travel friendly. For me personally, and I think for a lot of you who are watching who are huge makeup fans, you have a huge collection. You have a ton of makeup, and what you're looking for now are those specialty items, those little niche items that fill a void or need that you do not have in your collection. So for me, this is my go-to. I need an easy to travel with, nice solid matte eyeshadow palette, but I want to add this is great for walking around, running errands, daytime stuff, but then I segue into something at night. I need something with a little more oomph. I want to add a little more shine. Ta-da! I grab this. And this is a very sturdy little palette. And it also happens to have a great little mirror in here, which I can't show you so clearly, but there you go. So let's pick one to pop on the lid. You could probably see I've already been playing with one. There's fingerprints on, it's called Cliché. How cliche. But let's go for a little bit of a darker one. Let's go for Pourquoi pas? I don't know what that means. Somebody tell me. Does that mean why not? I don't know. It's this one. It's a little bit of a darker bronze. And we're going to pop that all over the lid. And by darker, it's subtle. Now, I could use a brush and get more. I can definitely build it up and get more color. I could wet a brush and get more pigment that way. But honestly, at this stage in my life, I don't need dramatic. I don't want dramatic. I want this pretty pop of shimmer and light on my lid without, you see that? Without all that drama. It's a beautiful sheen, I think. It's a beautiful sheen. Let me show you the other shades. I'm gonna swatch all of them on the back of my hand. On the top row, we have Magique is the white, and then like I said, Pourquoi pas is the one on my lids, and then Oui Oui is the pink, and then on the bottom we have Eclat, which is the original first shade. In the middle is Cliché, which is more of a peach, and then Haute Couture is that deeper reddish one. All of them beautiful, and we'll revisit the shades again in a moment when we get to our lips. Well, my lips, not yours. And then the last item I want to show you was actually the very first thing I saw, the very first thing I put in my basket. I referenced this in an earlier video. Might be my all-time favorite lipstick shade, definitely in the top 2 or 3, is the Estee Lauder Impulsive. It's from their Pure Color Envy line, and for the longest time I couldn't find it. It's been sold out everywhere. It was, I think, removed from the Nordstrom website. Couldn't find it. And then I saw this. This was the first thing that I saw on their website. I saw Impulsive. I'm like, in the cart you go. I didn't even see what else was in it. So this showed up. There are other things in it. You get a newly repackaged, it's probably limited edition, newly repackaged, full-size Estee Lauder Pure Color, I'm so excited I can't talk. Let me try this again. Full-size, new package, shiny, see the theme? Everything shiny. Pure Color Envy Impulsive Lipstick. And I've already used it because I couldn't wait. It's so pretty. There she is. Gorgeous. Okay. Then you also get, but wait, there's more. Another full-size Pure Color Envy Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Naked Ambition. Now, I've actually been wearing this. I don't generally like liquid lipsticks. I certainly don't love matte ones. Oddly, this one is not terrible. I should rephrase that. It doesn't annoy me. Is that better? Initially, it's pretty sticky. About 30 seconds to a minute in, it dries down. And then I completely forgot it was on my lips. So that, I think, is pretty amazing because normally I want to peel it off my face. So this was comfortable, actually, on my lips. And I think if you put this on and then add a gloss on top, it would be even better. So pretty impressed that this was nice. And then it also includes the Estee Lauder, a smaller one, not a full size, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Lip Pencil in the shade Nude, which I've also used. So this is the part I was the most excited about, was I finally got my favorite lipstick back. I'm gonna line my lips. I don't normally, but why not? Since I bought the whole thing, let's go all the way in. I'm gonna line my lips with the lip liner, and then let's put on the lipstick. Normally you do not need lip liner with this lipstick. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't move. I love the new packaging. I think it's beautiful, but it's the same concept. It's this heavier weight bullet, and then it has the magnetic closure, so it won't come apart in your purse. This makes me so happy. Oh, and it smells like, I don't know, vanilla frosting or something sweet. It's not overpowering, but it's definitely there. Let me zhuzh up my hair. So I said we were gonna revisit this palette. I think this is great all by itself. I'm very pleased with this. But if you wanted to add a little bit of punch, I would say pick either, I think it's Magique, or let's just call it this pink one. I think it's Wee Wee, to add a little bit of punch in the middle. Let's go with this pink one because this is fun. Do you see that little, it's kind of hard to see maybe on camera. Let me add it to the top lip too. It adds a really soft iridescence to the middle, which I think if the light's hitting, you can see. Kind of cool, huh? Anyway, there's a lot you can do. You can definitely, I've been playing with this and it makes a great cheek color. If you want just a bare little flush of color, just gently tap and then kind of blend it out with your foundation brush. Or if you're a deeper skin tone, knock yourself out. You're gonna get this beautiful flush of color on the cheeks. This is it's beautiful. It's a really fun palette. But that's the haul. Let me know if you have any personal experience with any of these products that I've been talking about. I'm really pleased with what I've picked. They've definitely filled little holes in my collection that I am very pleased with, especially with the travel I've had recently and coming up. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of all of them. So thank you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks Nordstrom for another great opportunity. This was a lot of fun. I am gonna go play some more with all of my goodies, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.